The Maine-Endwell Spartans have been a pillar of excellence for Section 4 football, but that pillar hasn't seen a state title since 2004. For some, that might go by without a thought, but this is Sparta, and that's considered a dry spell. To the Dome we go. Maine-Endwell trying to win their second state title since 2004. Coach Matt Gallagher and company focused on the day, but things did not start off particularly well, at least here on the first play it did. ME making Burnt Hills cough up the ball. They would take over, and on their first drive, Kyle Gallagher finds Talon for the 36-yard first down on 3rd and 15. That would set up this Luis Yeseda touchdown run from 5 yards out. 7-0 Maine-Endwell. But the rest of the first half, all Burnt Hills. Their next drive now, screen pass right up the gut. Erik Dillon taking this one 64 yards all the way deep into Spartans territory, and that would set up more of the same. A connection again, Ryan McDonald to Erik Dillon over this time to the left side of the field. We're all tied up at 7 points apiece. Let's go to the second quarter now, and this one a long run. Daniel Porter, 81 yards and gone for the touchdown. 13-7, Burnt Hills would take the lead, and in the second quarter alone, Burnt Hills had 201 yards of offense. Maine-Endwell, -4. Still in that second quarter, Emmy coughing up the ball. That leads to another touchdown by Burnt Hills, where at the half, this one 20-7 in favor of the Spartans of Burnt Hill. But Maine-Endwell is a second half team. Let's go to that second half where the Spartans looking to get pumped up. They've been a great second half team all season long. Today would be no different. Here's Luis Yeseda again, this time a big run. 64 yards on the rush, 47 actually, deep into Burnt Hills territory. And then they give it to the big fella, Nick Sorrenti. His first touchdown of the day, 4 yards out, makes this a 14-20 ball game, so Emmy only trailing by 6. Later on now, fourth quarter, Sorrenti getting it done again. 3 yards out. Emmy has their first lead of the second half, 21-20. Fast forward later on in the ball game, the Spartans of Burnt Hills trying to get things going on a long 4th down try. Emmy gets the sack, so they turn the ball over. Time is ticking for the Spartans. They just need to run it out. 4th and 5 instead of punting the ball. They show a gutsy call, and they go for it here. Kyle Gallagher gets the first down, playing for his daddy, Matt Gallagher, and proving that his dad made the right call. Then, just trying to run out the clock here, but look at this, 29 yards into the end zone. Sorrenti's 3rd touchdown of the ball game. That's going to seal the deal for ME. 27-20. ME wins their second state title since 2004, so things getting done in a big way. Nick Sorrenti, 3 touchdowns on the day, but Luis Yeseda, he is the offensive MVP with 117 yards on 16 carries. Travis Eldridge comes in now to wrap up our coverage from the Dome.
All season long, Maine-Endwell's been a second half team, and once again in the state championship, that rang true as they outplayed Burnt Hills on both sides of the ball in the second half.
We were very nervous in the beginning, it's a state championship game, and that happens, but we're a championship team as we proved today, and coach at halftime just told us we got to keep staying low, the line controls the game, and the end result was the championship.
We don't try to get down on ourselves because that just makes us play worse. We try to just let each bad thing happen to us go and just try and move on from what happened.
All I knew is that we needed to stay together and just work harder. We just need to give everything 10 times more than what we were given.
There's no way that we're going to beat a Burnt Hills team like that. We're scoring 7 points, so we know we had to put some points on the board. We just had to kind of grind it out, and we were able to do that. A couple big plays helped us, but I think that us keeping the ball and grinding it out, and then the defense, as usual, steps up and holds a team like that to, under 50 yards, which is amazing.
The Spartans outscored Burnt Hills 20-0 in the second half on their way to their second state championship since 2004. From the Carrier Dome, Travis Eldridge, Fox 40 Sports.
Why don't you say we hand out some more hardware, and this both going to the Spartans of Maine-Endwell, the play of the night, and you got to look at that 4th and 5. Even myself saying, Coach, punt the ball. He proves me wrong. That's why he gets paid the big bucks. Hands it over to his son, Kyle Gallagher, on a run pass option to get it done. for the play of the night. Let's check out the hit of the night, and this one, a doozy as we send out the football season in style. TJ Davis on kickoff early in the first quarter. He says, "Nice to meet you, Burnt Hills." Just decleating the Spartans of Burnt Hills on the day. TJ Davis taking home the hit of the night. And one thing you need to remember, only 12 seniors are graduating from this Maine-Endwell roster. So, repeat, I don't want to say it too soon, but it definitely could happen. That's going to do it for sports.